Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm super excited about this tutorial because I'll be showing you how I made the dress on the right using the inspiration from the dress on the left. If you want to see how I made this from start to finish, keep watching this video and don't forget to turn on your notification bell and subscription button. Thank you. Hello, yes, your friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth, and to our returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this video, and to those who are just coming to watch or joining this channel for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Elizabeth, and in this video, in this tutorial, I'll be showing us how to draft and sew a dress with a yoke and a keyhole. So without much ado, I'll just go straight into drafting. Okay, and first of all, what you need your basic bodice block. If you do not know how to draft your basic bodice block, please, I'm going to drop the description link. I'm going to drop the link on my description in my description box so that you can go back there and watch the detailed video on how to draft your female basic block. And also please subscribe to the channel if you are yet to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And also, the measurement required for this: you need your yoke line, you need your neck depth, you need your shoulder to underbust measurements, and okay, I'm just going to go straight into drafting. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to impute my shoulder to underbust, which is 13. I'm just going to mark that across like so, 13. Come just on the front, only on the front block, please, on the front block. I'm just going to come here and mark the same thing, and then I'll square up the line like so. Okay, this, I'm just going to square it up like this. This serves now as my underbust line. The next thing I want to do is to tighten the underbust, and to tighten the underbust, you need your underbust circumference measurement. And the underbust circumference measurement I'm working with is 29.5 divided by 4, 7.4. I'm just going to impute that, what I have here, 7.4. Okay, I'm just going to impute that, what I have, impute it, and then I'll come on this from that point, that's on the underbust line. I'm just going to come and measure, see what I have here. I have 1.75. I'm going to split 1.25. I'm going to split 1.25 into this dart legs, the dart leg, not this dart line, the dart legs. Okay, and I'll come on this side. I'm just going to impute half inch here. Okay, half inch from the dart leg. I measured from this dart leg to this point, and I'm also going to check what I have left. Okay, after removing 0.5 from 1.25, what I have left is 0.75. so I'm going to mark my 0.75 like so. Okay, 0.75 from this dart leg as well, and I'll bring in my rule and connect the line like so, connect it like so. Okay, like this. Okay, now that I have done that, I will just come straight to my yoke line. Okay, to start drafting, working on the yoke. And to get the standard to get your yoke is using from your shoulder, come down by 6 inches or 6.5, whichever way you want to. It works for anybody. Okay, and I'm going to square up that line. This now is going to serve as my yoke line. Okay, this is going to serve as my yoke line. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to come on the yoke line. From the yoke line, I'm sorry, from the shoulder. I'm going to come from the shoulder right now and divide my shoulder into 2 equal halves, okay, to get a center line. Divide it into 2 equal halves, and now connect that line straight to my nipple point, okay, to the apex of the bust. I'm going to connect it like so. All right, now that I have done that, the next thing that I'm going to do is to come on this yoke line, okay, come on the yoke line to do my bust, my overbust tightening. And to do the overbust tightening, I'm going to be measuring 0.75 to the right, 0.75 to the left, okay, 0.75 to the left, and I will come here, straight through, and connect it like so. Connect it straight to the bust point, okay, that's to the nipple, the apex of the bust. I've connected it like so. And the next thing I want to do now is to connect the curve of the bust, and I'm going to look at the way I'm placing my curve. I'm just going to bring my curve this way, and I will connect it, all right, like so, okay, and I'll still bring my curve in this way, and I'll just blend this place up because it's not supposed to be sharp, okay, you see that. I'll come on the other side as well and do the same thing, okay. I'm just going to connect the curve like so to blend into this line, okay, like so. Trying to get the best curve, okay. I want it to give me a very good curve. Now I'll connect, okay. I'm going to connect like so. This is fine. I'll bring in my curve rule and blend that point because it's not supposed to be sharp, okay. Now I have blended that point, which is fine. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is to I want a sweetheart neckline. I want a sweetheart neckline, and to get the sweetheart neckline, I will I need my neck depth. And to get the neck depth, okay, just to put your, when you're measuring, measure from your neck pit to wherever you want, you know, wherever you want the sweetheart to stop, okay. So for this, I'm going to be working with 5 inches or 4.5 because I don't want it to be too revealing. And I will come in with my curve rule like so, okay, and I will draw a sweet curve like this, okay, like so. Now before you even do that, I need to cut this pattern. I need to close this point, okay. So I'm going to slash this place open, this point to the apex of the bust, and I will come on this side, and I'm also going to do like a tightening for my yoke. So I'm going to create another dart to continue from here, another dart to come this way, okay. Now the next thing I want to do, because I want this to blend when I'm sewing, I don't want any drama, I'm just going to close this point like so. So watch what I do. Make sure you watch this video thoroughly, okay. I'll come here and then bring in my curve rope like so and connect like this, okay. I've connected it like so, and this is what I have. You can even bring in your tracing rail and just keep that place so that you can get an indication that you have, okay. You see that. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to proceed into cutting, okay. All right, before I cut, I said this is going to be a keyhole, so I'm going to determine the depth of the key, like the length of the hole I want, and I'm looking at going for 2.5, okay, or say 2.25, okay. And I'll just I'll divide that point into 2 equal halves, okay. I'll divide it into 2 equal halves to get the midpoint of that, and I'll come from that point by 0.5. I just use my free hand to get this curve, okay, get this curve, and I think I'm okay with this. This is fine. And if you think you want to exhaust the whole, this is fine. Okay, I'm just going to work with this first one. Now next thing I'm going to do is to cut this. Okay, I'm going to be cutting this right away, and I'll show you what it looks like. Now for the center, for the yoke line, you can see that I have folded it. You see it, I folded it so that I can get, it can, so that it can be, you know, well fitted on the chest. I want it to be very fitted, and I'll just tape it down like this. Okay, I'll tape it down like this. Now for the this is now my center front. This is my center front. This is the yoke for the front, okay, and this is my side front, or my side front SF. Okay, so I'm going to close the bust dart. I'm going to close the bust dart like so. See that? You must close your bust dart. Okay, I'm closing my bust dart like so. Okay, now I have closed my bust dart. I'm just going to tape it down. Okay, now that I have taped it down, you see that this is not equal. What I will do is just to bring in my marker pen and blend it in. Okay, I'm just going to blend it up like so, just like this, and that's all. Okay, now that's the line where I blended it in with from is the line I'll be working with. Okay, and that's it. So I have my yoke for the front, you see that, okay, and by the time I sew this up, it's going to fit into this. I'm going to be cutting this on fold. This is going to be on fold. This I'm going to be cutting it in 2 pieces, and this I'm going to be cutting it on fold as well. Okay, I'm going to be cutting it on fold as well. Yoke. Okay, so I'm just going to come from this point at the back. I'm going to come from this point at the back and get the center, point of the back. Now just mark it like I have done. Just mark it like I have done, and I'll connect a line. Okay, connect a line direct to this point from here, like so. Okay, now that this is done, that's all. This is now my center back, which I'll be cutting in 2 pieces, and this is the side back. I'll be cutting it as well in 2 pieces. Okay, so this I'm going to cut on my fabric, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so for my skirt block, I will be creating like a panel, because I won't be having a slit at the back, so that I'm going to be creating a panel at the front to ease or to aid movement. Okay, I will just come on the hemline, okay, and I will impute my bust span. That's my darts, space for my dart, and I would square up the line, just connect it up like so. You know, I want to determine how high this is going to be. So this is going to go I'm going to use 7.5. I'm going to do 7.5 for the length. Just mark it like this and connect it this way, connect it this way. Okay, so now this is going to serve as, now I'm going to also create like, I'm going to create like 1 inch. Okay, like this, and I'm going to open it up like this. Now if you don't want this, you can just work with this line. Okay, you can work with this line, or you open it up, whichever way you want to. I'm going to cut it now, show you what it looks like. And I'll also come on the dart, because I don't want to have a dart on the skirt. I'll just come here on the dart leg and close up my dart. Okay, I'll close up the dart like so. Now tip it. I'll tip it down like so, and that's it.